I've still got a hat on from the last time that I streamed. Pop. Hello. I do the wave. I say the words. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. It's Liza P. Freaking love Liza P so much. You have no idea. And I want to play more of it. And that's why we're doing it we're doing early today. The current plan is to play Man of Medan in about 2 hours, but all cards on the table. My mental health has been exceedingly spotty the last couple of days, so it might be Liza P then done. We'll find out. But welcome to chat, Curiously Cuddly Cryptid, and the DollyWhiskers. I hope you're having a brilliant day. I know Dolly is, but I live with Dolly, so the fact that I just asked them, I said that to them, seems a little bit counterintuitive. What have I been doing since away? I did a little bit of off-screen leveling because anybody that was watching my last stream of this game, I reset my stats to be a little bit more balanced, so I'd have more vigor and more vitality. My capacity is now at a set amount, which left my motivity a bit low. So I ground that from about 19 to 27. So we're a bit more accustomed to where we were before. Is there anything else that I've changed? I don't think there is. This sword I'm growing accustomed to, but this sword I'm growing accustomed to because my brain has finally got around the mechanic of doing this. So this sword is now fiery. It's a fiery sword. I also have 16 points to spend. That's exciting. 16,000 points to spend. That's exciting. I hope that everybody has had a brilliant week. Tell me about it. I want to know your thoughts and your feelings and what's been going on in your life. What have I done? I'm coming off a period. Bush sword. I'm coming off a period of extremely busy at work. Hence the low spoons. We'll spin that wheel! August and September is my busiest time of year. It's the same sun hat that I removed.
Yeah, it's cool. Bow ties are cool.
This from the man in the bow tie.
This from the man in the bow tie.
Bow ties are cool.
Bow ties are cool.
Here's one.
What happened then?
Get rid.
Bow ties are cool.
There we go. Look, I'm pretty. Yeah, August, September are always a busier time of year, busy time for a year for me in terms of the job that I do. But it has pushed on into October because we've had a lot of people away from the office. So this week I have just been... Dolly has needed to peel me off the ceiling every night from the mental stuff. So yeah, that's that. If I'm not my usual glowing self, I apologize. I'm trying my best to do the talky talks. You look real dapper. I don't think anybody would ever describe this pink hat as dapper. Though I appreciate the thought. I don't think you can... What classifies as dapper, right? It's like a trilby. I think a trilby hat would be dapper. I don't think I've ever been dapper in my life. There was a time you get vacation time and such that you could take after this tough season. The only vacation time I have left is... not to put it on a sour note, but the only vacation time I have left is to deal with the passing of Dolly the cat when that inevitably happens. So I can't spend those days. I've got 3 days sort of banked that I'm just sort of sat on until I need to take some time off, and yeah, because I will. So I'm just
Whatever choice you...
sat on that holiday until. It is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. And the fact that I've banked that is exceedingly forward thinking, because the worst thing... take care of yourself, guys, is all I'll say. That's what's important, right? I don't want to get bogged down in too many triggering type subjects, but take care of yourself. It's exceedingly important that you do, because you might not realize it, but there are probably people to a certain degree that rely on you. Family members, friends, and it is important that you retain some level of steady ship, if that makes sense. You gotta get yourself lots of treats then in these tough times. I have been eating so many cooked breakfasts. You have no idea. But treats are also very important. I've been trying to buy a video game all frickin' week. And that sounds ridiculous that I word it that way, but I've been looking for a video game all freaking week. And can I find one that's getting my interest? Not even a little bit. You've got what they call refined taste. It's not refined. It's not. I wouldn't consider it refined. Well, maybe it is a little bit. I want a game that I can dip into. I am playing a lot of the story-based games that I play on stream now because it's easy to. I'm just gonna reset this entire zone. I'm playing a lot of the story-based games that I play on stream now, so that leaves the multiplayer or heavily repeatable games for when I'm in private, because they tend to be the easy games that I can just grind away on and not have too much of a problem. I'm without that at the moment. I got to a point with Modern Warfare 2 COD this year that was it was like Stockholm Syndrome. I did not want to play it anymore, but I was playing it because there was nothing else to play. And the next one of that comes out in November, so I feel like we had a good couple of months, right? We had Baldur's Gate 3, I had Armored Core, and then since then there's been a bit of a lull. It seems to be picking up towards the end of October again, so I will have stuff to do. I'm just in that downtime period where there's nothing that's sort of like I'm looking at and going, wow, that looks fantastic. And don't tell Wistan, my friend, but I will probably try the new COD, and I will probably regret it within the week. Because he laughs at me. There we go. Did eventually die to that thing. He laughs at me because I'm like, oh, I can't stand this COD, and then I pre-order the next COD, and then I'm not pre-ordering this one. That's personal growth. But I will lose myself in that game probably for a couple of 100 hours at least, so mid-November. That'll tide me over till the end of the year. There's a really interesting game coming out called Jusant, Jusant, which keeps getting recommended to me by Steam, because it's a climbing puzzle game, like you're on a rope and you're climbing a mountain, and it's been being recommended to me since I played Only Up. So I'm looking forward to that. Ow. And Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 I will probably play on stream, but, well, I will almost 100% play it on stream, but Alan Wake 2 comes out at the end of October, and I'm super hyped for that, because that game has been an exceedingly long time coming. LOL! Yeah, no, that game has been an exceedingly long time coming, so it is about time that they release a sequel to Alan Wake 2. I really should go back and play Control in its entirety, but where my brain is not braining particularly well, Control sets me. You ever find a game that sets your Control is another game in the Alan Wake universe. It's got exceedingly good audio design, and you sort of sit there going, and there's just whispering constantly in the background. My brain, it's not good for me when I'm in a bad mindset. There are some games that just don't work well. I tell you what I do miss. I have been feeling the MMO pull the last couple of weeks. Like, I want to get back into WoW or Final Fantasy or something like that, and I know it's a bad idea because I don't think my playstyle, yeah, I get that, it's overstimulating when we're not in the mood for it. I don't think my playstyle on stream particularly suits playing an MMO. Maybe it does, because it's a lot of talking. I don't know. Yeah, MMO, the MMO grind is singing to me. I kind of want to do a hardcore World of Warcraft month where I just do nothing but play hardcore World of Warcraft Classic. God, the range on this thing is ridiculous. Nope, dead. As one of my friends would say, why would you play WoW? Why would you do this to yourself? This is the thing, right? I had some very fond memories of playing World of Warcraft. I was a guild master at one point. There was about 30, 40 people in this guild. This was back in the WoD days. And part of me when I get this way with MMOs, like the urge to play an MMO, I think my brain's like, you know what you want to do? You want to go back, you want to relive the glory days, right? You want to go back and play this thing where you were... This is going to sound really stupid because I think I'm socializing with more people than I've ever socialized with before since streaming. But like, oh, you were talking to people and you were playing a game with them almost nightly, and like that's exactly what I'm getting from. That's exactly what I'm getting from the stream thing. Like, yeah. It's silly now that I speak it out loud. Maybe I needed to speak it out loud. This is what you're therapizing me, chat. This is what you're doing. You're providing the therapy. I'm just gonna run past you. In fact, you suck. I think he might be coming. Relive your glory days, follow the dopamine. But that... My problem is the dopamine, right? The dopamine is not in World of Warcraft. I think there's a moral thing for me when it comes to a Blizzard game, and that's not in judgment of anybody that continues to play Blizzard games. I do not mean it when I say it like that, but I tapped out of Blizzard when there was all that stuff happening with Blizzard that was like politically, and I've not really gone back, but at the same time I feel like they've made a lot of shitty decisions. Wizard 101 together. On the Blizzard subject, I feel like it is exceedingly telling that they're releasing Diablo 4 on Steam so quickly. Overwatch 2 I played for a bit, streamed it in fact, and I just couldn't do it anymore. What's Wizard 101? Like, is Wizard 101 a game? What are we talking about? It's a magic MMO where you use a card system. Excuse me? It's a magic MMO where you use a card system to cast spells and fight. It's an MMO. What the hell are you? What? I've never heard of that. Wizard 101. Play the ultimate wizard game today. Oh my god, this looks... I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it, Kirby. Holy shit, that does not look modern, does it? It's like, oh, what is this website? I'm gonna post a link in chat. It's my whole childhood. I'm going to post a link in chat. As the streamer has posted the link, you can trust it. That screams Neopets to me. Did anybody in chat play Neopets? Did anybody bask in the glory that was the giant omelet and like get their omelet portions on a regular basis? The only thing I can remember about Neopets is there being a giant omelet. It's not as bad once you log in, but yeah, it's got old graphics. It's not as bad as once you log in. That's famous last words. This is kind of why I think this thing I'm just having problems with. So take all of these. Please, I insist, take all of these. Also these. And these too. Thank you. Ooh, a 3rd Legion caliber. Yes, I will take that. Thank you. This screams early 2000s. It reminds me, did anybody, you know when Space Jam 2 came out, did anybody go and look at the Space Jam website that they hadn't changed? That the original Space Jam film website was still live on the internet. They hadn't changed it since that film came out. That was something to that was just a masterpiece of like 90s internet. They've got another one called Pirates 101 that's basically the same thing but slightly newer. Let me guess, it's about pirates instead of wizards. Is the clue in the name? That's a bear trap. Ow! We got him. A good MMO is good for the soul. Like pouring yourself into something for like a couple of months and then burning out on it and never wanting to play it again. It's good. And I have never got that same buzz from same buzz from a Minecraft server, which is to go back to Final Fantasy 14. I tried. Like since you've been part of the community, Kirby, since we've known each other, I have tried going back to Final Fantasy 14. I did like 2 or 3 sessions, and then with the streaming thing, Final Fantasy 14 is one of those. If I'm not streaming, I am like prepping stuff for streams or like play. Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe I should give Final Fantasy 14 a go and just suck it up. Because there's a new... There's always Guild Wars 2. You should have let me know and I would have joined you lots. It's better with friends. It probably is. Maybe I should. Maybe we need to make a... You know what? We're doing Curiously Cuddly Chimken. What's the word? We're doing that collab thing, right? We should do a Final Fantasy 14 segment. No! How did that miss me? Double dip Giro, thank you. The double dipping streamer thing. But yeah, we should do Final Fantasy 14. Would you start a new character in that game, or would you expect to go back to... Like, if you were to... I'm not sure if there are any MMO players now in chat. PC, have you ever played an MMO? I know Dolly has. But if you picked an MMO up these days, would you go to a new character, or would you start from scratch? You'd start from scratch. Difficulty with us, Kirby, is we'd be on completely opposite servers. I'm not sure how that would work from a practical sense. I did play MMO. Which MMO did you play? I think you're old, so I would join your server? Okay. I'm sure that wouldn't be laggy at all. Good question. I don't remember. Can't have been that good then, eh? Okay, the giant clown creature is gone, so this is just a run. Nah, they're usually not that bad between states and US. Oh, okay. And the bridge is broken. Where the fuck am I now? Ah. Okay, now we run around the entire map the second time. Ow. Ow. Played it with the work friends once, never played it again. Did you just not get on with the mindset? The MMO thing is not for everybody. I definitely have found that from experience. Like, recommending or playing with friends. Everybody treats those games in a very different way. I went into Final Fantasy 14 just wanted to get my cat girl pretty dresses, and I never achieved that dream. Final Fantasy is very story heavy, so if you don't like that, it can be unappealing. I think the story, I don't know how long the original, the original game story is. Because I did it such a long time ago. Because I've only had really one functional character that I've kept for a long time. The free part, which is the base game and the first deal, 300 hours. I feel like for all of the variety, if I'm gonna get into that, maybe Baldur's Gate would be better. I don't know. Okay. Ow, you motherfucker! Why did I think that was a good idea? I thought the robot would be further away, and I just lost like 6k. I'm gonna go do one thing. No, I'm not gonna do one thing. I can do it here. You're avoidable. You're literally an oven on legs. Ow. I love the way they yeet themselves at you. These guys with bombs for heads. Ow. Ow. We're running. We're going for gold. Yeah, it's 200 with the first world and 98 for the DLC, and then each... Are you still coming? Down it goes. I took in a whole year to get to the DLC. Really? A year? Difficulty is with streaming a game like that. I would always want to keep the story for stream. And I'm not sure how, like 4 hours a week, even if I did Saturday, right? And like being generous, put in 6 hours instead of 4. There's a fuck ton of side stuff to do. True. I could be doing nothing but crafting shit whilst waiting for streams to come around, and I could be exceedingly well leveled. You're a ooh. Can everybody shove Curvy in a cupboard, because Curvy's trying to win me back over to going back to a MMO. I said I was feeling the urge. I didn't say I was gonna, and now you're talking me into it. And it's working. One of the things I did like, if you were ever in the market for an MMO though, guys, one of the things I will say I did like about Final Fantasy 14 was the ability your character can be every class. If you have an infinite amount of time, if you have an infinite amount of time, you can be max level in every class in that game. Counterpoint, don't. Like it's that easy, right? Like it's just that easy not to do something like that. I think I have to go down here, which is upsetting me. That's like telling a depressed person to just cheer up. Truth is, I'm looking for news to start playing again. Ah, okay. It's like that, is it? For real though, it's a fuck ton of content. Ask me after stream, Kirby, and I'm not promising anything, but realistically, maybe that does make a lot of sense. It's not excessively costly. The community for Final Fantasy XIV is through the ceiling, and if we do the collab, if we did the collab thing on the regular, we could dedicate 1 weekend a month to doing Final Fantasy XIV as streaming things. Yeah, collab. Like, if I did an MMO thing, if I did the MMO thing, right, I could do 1 stream a month with Kirby as one of the collab slots that is just us playing Final Fantasy XIV. Plus, it would give you stuff to do off stream. Very true. And then I might never touch the Minecraft server again. No, that's not true. I'm gonna have to look. You're all creatures. I can only apologize if you've been watching the VOD of this. We could be dungeon buddies. I can only apologize if you're watching the VOD of this stream and have been talked into going back to an MMO. Like, you've just seen it in real time. You've just seen peer pressure in real time. It's a rare thing. Rare. I have never been, I will have you know, TC, I have never been peer pressured once in my life. Other than that time, I was peer pressured into streaming, and now here I am 12 months later, a better person and much happier for it. Not once have I ever been peer pressured. Except that time. And all those other times related. The one thing would be you'd have to stop me from spending money on Final Fantasy because it's real bad for the first time. It was real bad the first time. I own everything I need to own in terms of, okay, you're saying that peer pressure is good. No, I'm not saying peer pressure is good. I'm saying I was peer pressured once. So everything in that universe of peer pressure, right? So if I was peer pressured slightly into streaming, all future peer pressure where I give in and do that thing doesn't count because it's the original peer pressure that got me into streaming in the first place, which is the big deal. I own all I need to own. Spent probably 400 on cosmetic. Jeepers. Yeah, I won't let you do that, don't worry. Is that a shortcut? That's a shortcut. Goodbye! That's one of the more exciting shortcuts I've unlocked. I said it was bad. That is pretty damn bad. Thanks, I already have 2. Thank you. Dolly's bringing me Fanta. Yeah, I will talk to you about that after. I will talk to you about that after stream, and me and Kirby might do the thing. I see the dog face boy. Fanta, Fanta. It's like banter, but it's made of oranges, and it's a drink.
Those damn alchemists. The terms of the bargain, almost intolerable. Well, I don't care about it.
I'd buy a new outfit every paycheck, and yeah, it was costly. I won't let you do that. Ian would never forgive me if I was responsible for that, right? Like, you have my safety to take into account. Ooh, he's wearing an interesting outfit, which means he's a special boy. And his sword's on fire, which might not be great. But I have an electric sword. Why is he low-key, why is he dressed up like Napoleon? It entirely do you buy cosmetics in video games, Chimken? It entirely depends on the game. If I've spent, so right, I have this little sum that I do in my head every time I buy a video game. £1 per hour of gameplay. So if I buy a game that's £15, I expect to spend I expect to play it for 15 hours, or at least think about it for 15 hours, where I'm like reading further stuff, getting into the fandom, that sort of thing. So it's like £1 an hour. £1 if you did anything privately that wasn't video game related, you would pay £1 for an hour. And a pound for an hour's entertainment is really good. So if I spend £60 on a video game, I like to try and get as much time out of it as possible. And that could be 30 hours of gameplay and 30 hours of me deep diving all of the lore and shit like that. Just put the amount of time that game inhabits your brain. Thank you for the hydrate TLC. I didn't flag it before, but I did hydrate for your last one as well. So when I buy an MMO, and I've already paid for the... yes, I buy cosmetics in video games, but it depends on which ones. I don't agree with the model that they took on Overwatch 2 as an example, but a couple of quid here or there for a nice shirt in Final Fantasy 14 was never a problem. Now that I think about it, I think they are shared between characters, so there is probably not a lot to get. No, yeah, the cosmetics in that game are shared between characters 100%. When you log in for the first time, your character will receive all of the previous cosmetics you've received in the post, and then you will have access to them until you remove them from your inventory for whatever reason. They are good like that. Oh, and I used to play Hearthstone as well. I used to buy Hearthstone cards on the regular. I miss it. I miss a good digital card game that I could play, but I've never been that into Magic the Gathering. I just got recharge. That's strength. Aha. HP continuously recharges. That's good. It depends how... Oh, it's not that good. Have you played Inscription? Is that the really interesting art styled one with the guy with the big face? That's a very, very, very top tier piece of description that I just gave you there. I should be patting myself on the back for that. Is it though? Is it that one? Like, you're laughing in chat, but is it that one? Do you know exactly which one I mean? if Inscription is the dude with the glowing eyes and stuff, yeah. If Inscription is a roguelike and I don't know whether or not it is, and it's heavily repeatable, I probably should give that game a try.
How do you do? It's quite odd that we should meet in a place like this. Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest beings. In fairness, I do benefit
It is a
from your
roguelike?
prowess
Oh,
as well.
no.
I shall tell you something since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things. I have absconded with treasures from its lair. Rare parts and weapons, worthy of a hero. That catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster what you're capable of.
I might have to go kill a giant crow guy.
You're a worthy hunter, and it is...
Purchase. What was... The Frozen Feast? Ooh, it's a bee. It's a bee? It's a bee? Why is it... Cannot disassemble. Greatsword. Liberate. Gather your strength for a big /. An ergo crystal sword blade made by an alchemist. The untreated blade chips away with each impact, but when it stabilizes, it restores itself as if it's turned back time. The crystal blade that kept falling off the sword no matter how much the alchemist worked on it. What do you do? Arm of God temporarily increases physical damage upon a successful attack. Yeah. Temporarily increases physical damage if I do a successful attack. In what world is that not a good idea? Shit. I could probably do with putting a couple of points into capacity because I keep getting to the top end of stuff I can have equipped. Where the heck am I now? What? Can even see where that guy came from. Oh my god, it's a body with a fork! I do, however, need to go back and reset because I've just realised how low my potions and shit are before I'm starting off down this tunnel. I'm sorry. I have played this game before, I promise. Go back to the hotel, you silly dog-faced man. Hang on, did I have something to give you?
You're a worthy hunter.
I did.
What's this? A gift for a rescuer. From a technician girl. I don't remember. I've saved so many of the common people. Anyway, thank her, I suppose. Oh. Oh dear. These gloves are a mess. They don't even fit. Is this a practical joke? My God, I never did like that girl. She's just like him. Oh, never mind. I thought you had better taste than this. How disappointing. Get these rags out of my sight.
Hang on, just need the traditional. Thumbnail screenshot. I thought you said taste. Excuse me, sir. Look how glorious my hair is. I think you're dressed like a dog. You suck. Let's go back to the hotel to go and disappoint a woman. Not the first time I've disappointed a woman in a hotel. Too far. Might have been a bit too far. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but your hair seems to be longer. Yes, I am becoming more human, and my hair has grown longer. And you want to know the most exciting part about that entire thing? Where I've been lying, it's turning me, I'm becoming more human. But TC, I'm going to show you something really freaking special, and I need you to sit back and sort of wait to sort of like, if I can find them. Hang on, I need to find them. They have moved a couple of times, so maybe they've gone somewhere else this time. Are they back where they started? No. Oh, no. Chat, I've lost the cat. The cat likes me now. But I've lost them, so I can't show you the cat. Which I'm kind of sad about. But yeah, I'm becoming more human, so the hair is growing because there was this whole sort of little internal monologue that Geppetto did that was like, oh yes, you are my son, and inevitably you were going to change. But it does what we'd sort of like theorized, the lying is the human component, because I think in the original Pinocchio story it was the opposite. So when you lie in this, it's humanizing and is making you more human. Geppetto, meanwhile, because look, this is why I've been lying. This is a picture of me, and that's where I've been lying. I've got the traditional Pinocchio nose. If I was a cat, where would I be? I don't know. I'll speak to you. Oh.
Hey, about my request last time. Did you give Alidoro the gloves?
I did. He didn't like them.
Even the union's advancement test didn't make me this nervous. All right, I'm ready. Tell me the truth.
He hated them.
Did the gloves make Alidoro happy?
Not even a little bit. Oh. He wants me to lie.
Really? What a relief! I'm confident in my weapons, but it was my first time making gloves, so I was a little nervous. Okay, more than a little. Gloves seemed a logical gift because I know he lost a finger. I was there, after all. When the workshop tower collapsed, the Hound lost a finger saving me. We could have starved to death trapped under the rubble if it wasn't for the Hound's sacrifice back then. I don't want to think about it, and yet I can't forget it. I will never repay that sacrifice, even if I spend my whole life trying, but I'm gonna start now. Thanks. I was too shy to give such a gift to him myself. Speaking of gifts, I got something for you.
I don't know how I
Take
feel
it
about
with
that
my
lie.
thanks.
Feel warmth. I don't know how I feel about that lie. Yeah, me neither. Like, I feel warmth. The fact that I'm feeling warmth means, like, is my heart beating right now? You hugging the screen right now? That one felt a little bit iffy. But we'll find out, I'm sure. You know? Sometimes these things... That's the first lie that's felt odd. Also, the first two people that could theoretically bump into each other and she could be like, oh, I heard you like my gloves. Local Chimken is unsettled by his own heartbeat. I mean, I'm still shocked that I have a heart. I was working under the assumption that I just had a chicken nugget in there. Just like one chicken nugget. Not even fresh. Like 35 years old. Nose doesn't appear any longer, so I guess Chimken hasn't been fibbing. You literally just missed a lie, but hi, Luna, how's it going? I've been telling lies, Luna. Chimken's been telling lies. I don't know what this accent is, Luna, but now I can't stop. The heart is like a 10-piece chicken nugget box that you open to find there is actually 11 in there. That's getting very poetic. That's a bear trap. Lagasp, Chimken alive, my faith in humanity is now gone. Well, that's fine, because I'm a chicken. Right? People keep telling me... Oh, for God's sake, I knew that that was there and I still walked in it. There's one there, too. I'm a chicken, so you don't need to lose faith in humanity. Lose faith in huge manatees. There you go. I found you a middle ground. Just big honking sea cows. Oh, would really? I'm just gonna run. I'm just hi. You missed. We need to get rid of that tank as quickly as humanly possible. Run, I can hear lots of dogs coming. Run, up there you go. Keep climbing. Huge man of tits. I mean, the green monster is cleverer than you think. It likes to collect puppet bodies, but what for? Hello, you fucking butlery looking bastard. Hang on. Can I use this? Why does this have a health bar? Are you dead now? Live puppets, axe blade. Ew, it's a great sword made out of arms. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Whoa! Oh God. Oh no. If I stop walking, I'm gonna fall. I'm sure somebody's to blame for this, and it's probably not me. Oh wait, I'm fine. Fuck it. Ow. I lived, sort of, completely unscathed. Nobody's believing that, but still. Okay, let's try that again. Was there anything up here before I pushed Dak down the hill? Hi, Sky. How was lunch? Sky was going to have some lunch with their family. I, on the other hand, have forgotten what my family looks like. That's not true. I got a call from my brother today, and he's recently set up a business and is doing very well for himself. Hello? I don't like the way that man is sparkling. Get your shield up, you silly puppet boy. I made a big deal on the internet about how I had not had to parry up until this where I am now, and for some reason today I suddenly feel the urge to parry all the time. Have I hit a point in the game where it's not like a walk in the park? Not that it's been a walk in the park up till this point, but still. The difficulty in this area alone seems steeper. Oh my god, Chimken's complaining about having a challenge. What a weeb. I'm not complaining. I like a challenge. We got this, chat. You and me. Together. Forever. Can't even hit the thing. I'm alive. How is everybody finding the spooky season so far? Like, have you done any spooking? Scaring? Mayheming? Other words for that sort of thing? Did the Cannon Man respawn? No, the cannon hasn't respawned, but the Cannon Man has. Good. 5 minutes till an ad. Hey, you on the island? I drew spooky decorations for stream last night. That was fun. What sort of thing did you draw? I did see you alive. I hopped on for 5 seconds and then realized I was going to bed. So I went to bed and didn't watch anymore. I'm sorry. Chimken likes to procrastinate sleeping because Chimken consumes too much caffeine sometimes. A death set moth, a jack-o'-lantern, spiderweb, and a spooky haunted tree. Do you have a coffee store, Luna, or like somewhere a Chimken type streamer might commission you to do some frog and chicken artwork of some kind? Like, how does one acquire thy services, oh fabled art moth? Oh shit, he coming! Oh shit, he coming! Where's the ladder? Get up the ladder, get up the ladder, get up the ladder! Climb! I still need to get one set up. It's one list, but I do want to get commissions going. I will commission you to do some artwork when that's sorted. I have the bug for commissioning artwork. I think it's part and parcel of like the streamer experience. You get to a point where it's nice to have some custom assets of your own. Like all of my hats, as an example, I've just bought of Etsy. In a perfect world, I'll find an artist eventually that'll draw me some custom ones that are 100% mine, so you won't see them anywhere else. Not that I've seen anybody else put a hat on their webcam, but it's a nice dream. And I like your art style, Luna. I was watching you. I didn't have the sound on, but I was watching you draw. It was like a grey fox type thing, which doesn't exactly narrate. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's my own weapon. Just jumping at noises now. It might have been a Pokemon, having said that out loud. It looked like, oh god, I can't remember the name of the Pokemon. Hey Dolly, you're in chat, right? The Pokemon that's like one of the alternatives to Pikachu Pokemon from future games that's like grey and slightly purple and has big grey ears, fluffy ears. I don't think it's electric, but it's definitely sort of like Pikachu adjacent. I can't think of what it's called. You're complicated, so we throw things at you and miss 3 times in a row. Ow. I got him, and all it took was my entire inventory of throwables. Whee! Sooner or later, somebody's going to come in this, know what they're doing, and be like, why aren't you parrying? And I'm not going to know what to say to them. Come on. Get out of the pond. You've got no legs left. I couldn't say it might have been another VTuber that is Sloth Axolotl hybrid either way. Thanks for the compliment. No, I absolutely, honestly, I was, it was honestly really impressive. I like watching TLB for the same reason. I love anybody with that level of skill, because I would love to be an artist, but I don't have the mental faculties to sit down and learn the skill. Because I think, like, there's also a certain amount of creativity. I think there's also a certain amount of creativity involved, obviously, which I don't think I have also. There is an ad any second, so you might not be hearing any of this. I just killed your brother upstairs. What the fuck are you doing here? Why was that one so much straighter forward? 12,000 points. I do not want to die down here. There's a save point. Oh god, it's another one of those lanky boys. What's up with you? Let's touch this first. Restore.
Wow, so they do exist. Other puppets like me not bound by the Grand Covenant. I thought I was forever alone. Without the Covenant, my kind hates me. Monsters, humans, puppets, they all hate me. But I want to be friends with humans. If I learn how to feel, would that be possible? If you tell me how, I'll return the favor. I want to learn how to feel. Hello, my only friend. I see now how scary losing someone can be. I may not be able to cry, but I hope I can comfort others now. Thank you. Hello, my only friend. Clapping is the mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Thanks. Hello, my only friend.
This entire line of logic is really creepy to me. He's like, I don't know how to feel about that one. There's been a couple of those. So many points. So many points, so little time. Okay, we are going to go level up. One of our cats is lied on. We've got an air conditioner box in the window behind me, and it's quite warm in here where the door's pulled to, and the my PC's on, and I'm obviously streaming. They look so content in the heat of this room right now. They're just sort of basking at the one end of the room. My sweet
Whatever
baby.
choice you make, I shall wait for you.
Level up. $15K a level now. Yeesh. Yeah, that was a good idea. I'm not gonna... How many... What have I got in my inventory right now? I'm gonna have to replenish my throwing item sooner or later. Dun dun dun. Thank you, Luna. While I'm here... I have leveled up that... Oh wait, no I haven't. That's a Legion plug. Yeah, those things I've used to... Okay. I'm missing... No. Am I being a butt? Could potentially be being a butt. 1 second.
At the house of an...
What are the calibers for?
I just, in a way,
My brain is having a moment. What are the calibers for?
it's been so. However, it's the crown, or if it's the I always welcome.
I don't know why I'm skipping those. I'm sorry.
I know my way around.
Upgrade weapon. I am having a brain fart. Yeah, Legion calibers modify the arms. So, countercharge. I can get the last... Ooh! Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it, chat. We've got the last of the shield modifications. So how do I trigger that? How do I trigger... Which is good, but how do I trigger it? Did it tell me in there? Yeah, put your sword away. Nobody wants anybody in a hotel wielding a sword the size of their torso. Come on, touch this. Modify. Countercharge. While performing a guard counter, charge a more powerful attack. So... Is it literally the heavy attack button? How do I do a charge counter? How do you do a charge counter Lies of P? Can't seem to get it to proc, so I'm not the only person that's had this there. Tell me what's for growth. It's holding L2. Okay. So if I do this. Maybe it's a tap. There it is. Okay. You have to wait for, there's a little circular disc that's spinning in the bottom left hand corner. You have to wait for that to fully charge, and then when you get the explosive block off, you can tap the button again to lunge forward with the shield spinning. That's a nice addition. I am concerned about going into this next area, not gonna lie, but we'll find out. Level. Let's do this thing. And we're running. Oh yay, more missiles. Oh god, more people with swords. I'm beelining that missile launcher. I don't care what anybody says. Come here, missile launcher, I'm gonna stick my fingers in you. That's a bit dark. I hear somebody running behind me. Door's closed. Shit. Oh my god, he's got no legs. These were bosses when I last saw them. Now there are multiple of them. If I go up this hill. Get your electric weapon out. Do not step in that bear trap, right? Stop firing rockets at me. I assume that there is a hard right here. I have taken over the post. Beware of rocks when entering the ravine. Like, how do I... There's a ladder there. It's not all the way down. I think I might have just skipped over a zone that I shouldn't have skipped over just yet. Is there anything of interest in this? Stop firing rockets. I will come up there. I will send you to your frickin' robot god. What god does a rocket firing robot worship? Hello? Where do you think you're going? Okay. What's under the building? That's a human. That's a stalker. Are we gonna fight in here? Hello? It's an owl! I like owls. I am not number 890. Name precious, forgotten. Hello? You've got tuna.
This must be quite an urgent patient to seek out my humble abode.
I like your coat.
You are still breathing. I must treat you quickly.
That's terrifying.
Grant cannot have any more live patients.
What the fuck is wrong with
Trust
all of
me,
you people?
It's better this way.
No, it isn't.
It's far nobler to die as a human.
No.
No vital signs. You must be dead. I'll dispose of you properly.
I really want to get my Yeah, hit that pole in the middle. Like all humans in this game so far, I'm gonna have to get behind him.
My judgment as a doctor, all should end while they're still humans.
Ow.
What was her name? I don't recall.
Stop it with the yeeting! Kick his ass. I'm trying. But he's an owl and I like owls. He's blocking now for some reason. Yeah, you hit that pole. You hit that pole too many times, the roof's gonna collapse.
I remember now.
There he goes.
My Adelina.
Oh, Adelina? Fuck, what? Oh, okay. Adelina. Yeah, we know who Adelina is. Adelina was mentioned before. I'm so injured though, now running into this area. I could have done without that. That was a bit rude. I didn't really get much when I fought these guys before, because there had been a few of the animal face fellas. I've got more from the experience, I will say. That guy didn't really do much for the activity. Excuse me. Holy. Oh. First on-screen sneeze. Chimken can sneeze. That's not true. I've sneezed before. That sounded like it hurt. That's just the way my sneezes are, I'm afraid. Okay, I need a faster weapon than that. Yeah, Puppet of the fucking future can Puppet of the fucking off. I'm not fighting you, one of you right now. I'm gonna get everything in this area. I'm gonna go get rid of that rocket launcher. And then I'm gonna come back for two of you guys, and it's gonna be a murder. I fought two of your... I killed your grandfather. I was in the place where they were manufactured, and I did them a right smoting. Like, it wasn't even subtle. Absolutely showed their grandfather the door. Oh, I'm a devil. Would you fuck off firing rockets at me? Holy butts. Get to the save point. Get to the chopper. Oh, okay. Well, I've done that area. Now I can push my way through and go out the other end. Woo. Let's run straight across the map. His head's in the water. Oh, I'm a double. Here we go. Oh, okay. 6,000 points, new area. I think I'm going to end up at the top of that tower based off the orientation of this entire area. But we'll find out. Why are there zombies again? I wish this game would make up its mind. You spec to kill puppets, you spec to kill zombies, but then all of a sudden you're in an area with zombies and puppets. It stresses me out. Oh, I'm so startled. There we go. 25, that's fine. Just dual wield? You can't dual wield. That'll be the next game, right? They tend to do that with these sorts of games. You'll have the first game, they get all of the mechanics together for the first experience, and then they'll add dual wielding in the next one. Can you see him hanging off there? What a Walter. What an absolute Wally. Look at him. Ow. I wanted to be on the top of this platform. Oh, he's invisible. No, he isn't. Come on. Ow. God, this sword is slow. I went through a bunch of zones only using the fire knife. And it just reminds me of how frickin' slow this thing is. Fire knife though, I still have it. Nice. Out comes the fiery poker. Because I can do this. Right poke in the eye. You'll forever regret the day you something-somethinged Chimken. That was almost a Jack Sparrow reference, and then I forgot the words. Does that look like you can jump across there? I don't think it does. I think I need to go all the way down. Yes, I realise I just made that mistake before, and then I've just done it again. What's the point? What's the point of this? What does that little bridge achieve? Oh, fuck off! Remember this day as the day you almost caught RightBigChimken? Sounds like a sexual disease. It really doesn't. Oh, he's got a case of the RightBigChimkens! No, that's not good. That doesn't sound good, right? I don't know what a RightBigChimken would be if it came to something like that, but it doesn't sound very pleasant. You said it, I didn't. Well, shush. It's not polite to point that out. I'm the streamer, I get to decide who said what, and I decided this. Imagine if that was how people actually worked. He's got a RightBigChimken, if you know what I mean. See, that works. But that's like... I feel like that one is... Decide this pants grab. I feel like he looks like he's got a RightBigChimken is a little bit on the nose with the whole cock thing, right? I feel like that's a little... That one's a little more obvious. Oh, I see a bull rolling. Let's not go up there just yet. There are probably people who act like that. No, I'm sure there are. I, on the other hand, am very happy that you're all here and chatting with me because I've had a bad couple of days mentally and it's felt really good to stream. I almost quit like 5 minutes before I went live, and honestly, I feel so much better for having streamed. I had 2 bad days mentally where I just got home from work and wanted to get into bed. Really, I should have streamed. It probably would have made me feel better. They pull down his pants and it's just that screaming rubber chip in as a strap on. Oh my, that's, now you're just giving people nightmares. Now, I've been, like I talked about at the beginning of the stream, I've been absolutely rammed with work and getting home, hanging out with Dolly. Sometimes you just want to sleep and doesn't keep my brain busy enough to sort of balance it out. And Dolly does her best to make me feel better, but it, you know, doesn't always work that way when it comes to mental stuff. Yeah. I don't like the way that made that noise. We found a new save point though! Hooray! Okay. Hello! Gotcha. I'll get you if you're not careful. I don't know what that means, but I'll do it. See what you did, TC? That death was brought to you by the child. You can't get me, I already got tomorrow. May or may not have just dropped a cursed object in my... Oh, God. Kirby, is this a strap-on that you've just sent me a picture of? Let's have a look very quick and see if it's stream suitable. Oh, my Oh. Okay, 1 second. Oh, that other one is a massively tiny photo. Okay, so... No, I'm not going to show that. I'm not going to show that on stream because I feel like I say some stuff that pushes on the edge of terms of service sometimes. I feel like showing a rubber chicken shaped strap on and butt plug is crossing a line. So in response to the whole rubber chicken thing, off link, I will, however, allow you to post a link, Kirby. If you would like to post a link for TC to look at, you can do that, but I will not be showing it in the video. In fact, I'm gonna leave that direct message section now so I don't accidentally show it later. Oh god, it's on Etsy. Yeah, click those. Don't click those. We're all adults here, probably. Check me out showing restraint. I'm not sure. Oh. Yeah, restraint, guys. Who would have believed it? Chimken didn't show a fucking rubber chicken strap on stream. I'm sure there aren't rules against that sort of thing, because I'm sure sex toys appear on stream. Not like being used or anything, but I bet I would have to... I'd be very surprised if that was strictly against the terms of service. So... Ah, yeah, no, there is one that jumps that gap. That's fine. We're sort of looking at this going, I can't tell where all of these goddamn balls are coming from. There's mobs up there. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. I mean, I did see Markiplier using toys to make breakfast. That was on YouTube, though. There's all sorts of weird, like, you're not, you know that word, I'm not going to say it out loud because it is against terms of service and I could theoretically get reported. But you know when a man or a woman really likes a YouTuber and the word begins with an S and ends in a P and like they give them lots of bits and stuff like that. We all know what word I'm leaning towards, right? Yeah. That's apparently you're not meant to say that on stream. That's against terms of service. You can't say that word. Sniper monkeys, no. Check the rules. Say you can't show anything for the sole purpose of sex, so like you can't play sex games, but you can show nudity in games without breaking the terms. Ah, I did wonder how so many people were playing Baldur's Gate, because there's tits and ass all over that game. Penises and fannies flying around, like on little jetpacks, just doing their thing. I wonder what the terms and conditions are for the sex scenes in that game. Because there's some sex in Baldur's Gate 3. Just saying. I don't know what the rules are for streaming such things. That word was a bannable offense, but I think, for a bit, I think, though. Was it? How? Yeah, quite a bit. Okay. I don't know. It's one of those... It became prolific. Like, I wasn't really aware of that word until I started watching Twitch on the regular. Rule is at least a year old. Okay. I did, however, manage to kill... Who is rolling all of these giant flaming balls? I have a mind to call their mother. Ow. Ow. Son of a biscuit. I've picked up the item. See... You've just added the word there as a quote. Quote. Quote remove all. There you go, I've removed it for you. The quotes are controlled by the mods, I'm afraid, TC. I can summon them, like I can do this. There you go. There is a quote from Chimken. So now you've just added the word. I will not take this from my mod team. Do not just start adding. Oh, TC can summon quotes? That's not meant to happen. Oh my goodness. Wait. Remove all. Stop adding random words to the quote system. Stop adding random words to the quote system. But still, I'm saying this strictly to my mods. Stop adding random words to the quote system. There we go. There's tits and ass all over that game. Penises and fannies flying around on jetpacks, just doing their thing. Yep. I accept that. Get off that rock, go up here, go around there. Thank you. Now just wait for it to come up. I'm not sure what other ones I added. There we go, it came up, first try. You could add a mini game to that system where if you get a certain quote up, somebody wins something. Oh my god, I should stop gaming Stream Elements pro stuff. Ziggy Z, thank you for the sub. 13
Dino
months.
dance, dino dance, dino dance.
13 whole months, Ziggy. Where has the time gone? 1 year older, another a year wiser, something something. Okay, we're not going up there. I think I have to go to the place that last one pushed me. Make a game which just says you lost the game. Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah. No, TC, TC, that's an absolutely brilliant idea. Quote. And I'm sorry to inform you, but you just lost the game. I'm sorry, Kirby. I'm really sorry to be doing this on stream. Quote, remove, or fixing it. Yeah, I'm fixing it. And this is the problem with this system. I'm constantly going to be seeing. I'm constantly going to have to be fixing it, but it's a straw. It's a rod I've built for myself. There's tits and ass all over that game. Full stop. Penises and fannies flying around on jetpacks. Apparently jetpacks is a typo. Is jetpacks one word or two? Apparently jetpacks is a hyphenated word. If you write jetpacks, it's a hyphenated word. There you go. Okay, so quote button. There we go, TC. First try, you've lost the game. I'm just gonna get a load of people in chat going, oh, for fuck's sake! Especially if you understand what that is. I'm assuming everybody in chat understands what the game is, right? Like, there's enough. We all know, we all understand what the game is, yeah? I don't know what I was expecting. Yeah, it's got to be like universal knowledge. I don't know. I was like the original badges animation was like a set point in time, right? So I'm assuming there's people out there that don't understand what the game is. Do you see, TLB, you're young. Do you know what the game is? Now we got to make lots of more quotes for it to. Okay, let's have a game of. Can you remember anything Chimken has ever said? You hate the game? Why do you hate the game, TLB? Don't hate the game, hate the player. Whoa! And we're running. I can't think of another thing I have ever said. Ever. I don't think I'm that informative. You said once, when in doubt, throw grenades at babies. Very true. That is a perfectly good quote if you add a full stop. If it's the game I'm thinking of, everyone in my fencing class would yell it to distract each other. It just got so annoying. Okay. Ow. So, like, I have a cunning plan, right? Wait for the rock to go to the left. Drop down. and run. Get out of the fucking way. I did it. Oh, all I want is a dildo pit for all direct. Okay, we need to be adding these because people are posting actual things. 1 second. Quote, add. Quote, add. All I want is a dildo pitfall trap, full stop. Why won't you let me have a dildo pitfall trap? Memories. Like the corners of my mind. Misty color, what a memories of the way they were. Why can I not add fuel to the torch, but I can stick it up my ass? Oh, TC is an old... You're a gentleman and a scholar, TC. You are literally a scholar, TC. That isn't fair of me to say. Why can I not add fuel to the torch, but I can stick it up my ass? Look at Comedy Gold. Comedy Gold, guys. I should just... at the end of the year, I'll get all of these on t-shirts. Do you consider yourself socially awkward? Would you like to feel more socially awkward? Buy a t-shirt from RightBigChimken. That's a shortcut to the save point. Nice. I want to get that chest and then I'll go back down to the save point. What the fuck is that? Okay. Out of context t-shirt. I will have you know, all Chimken t-shirts are $25. You can buy them on my merch store. Humble brag. Humble brag? I don't think that's humble brag. Do I have a merch button? You know what? I don't think I have a merch button. $25.99. Okay. I'm gonna go buy some throwable explosives because that thing in that room looks scary as shit. For the shop. Let's go to Red Lobster. Let's get to Red Lobster. Aggressively out of context. And if that's worth in Elden Ring, you said, okay, chaps, let's go down that hole. No, that's not good. Like, it's good because I said it, but I don't think that's t-shirt worthy.
The bosses work hard too, you know. Enjoy the black market collection.
What else have I got on me right now? I'm just stockpiling stuff. That entire area is really good for droppable of these. 6,000 points that I got from...
The bosses work hard.
Since I went and did that level up. Is not too shabby. 5... Do I have anything I can sell? Holy shit, those are worth 3,000? I do not have anything I can sell. I can get 100. Doesn't, it seems a bit of a waste of time. Okay. I'm not a slippery little whore. Is it gonna work? Did that work? Is this where I find out the mods can't add them? No, Curvy added them. Come on, bot. You can do it. Curvy added one. I don't know why that one didn't work. Curvy's just special, I guess. Yeah, TC can trigger them. Have you broken it? See, why can Kirby? You're both mods. Why can you? Why can one of you add them and not the other? That's so weird. I tell you what that might be. One second. I will see if I am correct. It might be that Kirby has the editor ability and Sky doesn't. 1 second. Stream Elements has favoritism. How dare. I mean, I didn't program it to do that. I just took the ability away from Sky specifically because I knew how badly that might be. Yeah, you're not. Oh wait, no, you both have the same permissions. You both have the same permissions. I don't know why that's not working for you, Sky. Also, I feel like if anyone had added it, it should have not been me before anyone else. Well, you know. It's fine. On my head be it. I track rock. You both should have the same ability. Stream Elements is bad at the best of times. It's probably just them being weird. Oh, shock horror. Stream Elements isn't working as intended. Oh my god, no way. That's a bear. That's a zombie bear. Got him. I track rolled with spelling right. Yeah, but if Kirby does them more often than Sky, I have an excuse to like Kirby. Oh, Kirby's spelling is bad. That means Chimken gets to edit them afterwards. Oh no. This was my cunning plan all along. Ow. I have a cunning plan. I will go on record. Ow. There she goes. I will go on record now and say if I ever edit anybody that puts stuff into that, it's nothing personal, but little grammatical things will, every time I see them, will set my brain off, so I need to edit them as it happens. But I don't say quotable stuff on every stream, so I don't think it should become a problem. Or at least I hope it doesn't. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Bad touch. Bad touch. Get away from me, you creepy ass baby. Ow. What the ever-living shit? Somehow I don't think that thing's gonna respawn. You've got a giant pizza cutter. Yeah, it's a giant pizza cutter. It's... I see you there, you son of a gun. Coming out here to beat me to death with your own arm. We're cutting giant pizzas, Kirby. You know how big I like my pizzas. I like my women like I like my pizzas. Covered in pepperoni. Extra cheesy. Okay. Down the hall we go. Is that a shortcut? That looks like a shortcut. That's the inside of that building where we were before. There's a gate. And something I haven't picked up. I like my women how I like my pizzas, covered in pepperoni. That'll do. There we go, we made a shortcut, hooray! Now where the hell does this go? Because I'm on the opposite side of where I wanted to be. Am I just down here now? Yeah, I'm down there. Fuck! Can't make that jump. There is an ad in 5 minutes, chat. Well, 4 minutes and 3 seconds if you're going to be specific. Let's go down to the save points. Let's go down to the save points. Let's go down to the save point to get Chimken a treat. Wah, 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 wah. Ow. I should be fully stocked now, so... One, two, three, four, 5, I don't know what they're yelling about outside. Yeah, this area is so good for the ergo drops. Come to the dump. Leave with every item under the sun. I kind of want to push to see if there's a boss. I feel like we've done enough of this area that there's probably a boss coming up, and I want to see at least see the boss today, because officially we're meant to switch games in about 2 minutes. So this ad might happen and we might go a little bit longer. But we're going to play Man of Medan, chaps and chapettes and chumps. I don't think there is a... I don't think... Chap implies male, right? And chapette implies female. I don't think there is a gender neutral. The British are not that forward thinking with their words. Or use of flowery nicknames to the people. Well, that was a dead end then for a second. Well, that looks like an ominously large bridge. Everyone is a chap. Is chap gender neutral? What did I just say to you, chat?
Whoa! An earthquake! That came from the direction of Krot Central Station. Oh, this could be bad, pal. Really, really bad.
That came from the direction of Krat Central Station. There's a save point. Is the implication of that because when we finish the arena... Hello? Are you a female dog now?
Hey, are you a treasure hunter too? Strange to me, someone in my line of work. I know how this looks, but I'm not a thief or anything. I am on a serious expedition. You wouldn't happen to know a treasure hunter named Alidoro, would you? I'm a big fan.
Obviously.
I plan my expeditions to follow Alidoro's traces, but this lock has me at a dead end, and I so wanted to explore the Hermit's Cave. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open. Life is short, and all I can do is keep plugging away. Life is short, and life in Krot is shorter. I reckon I should cherish what time I've got. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open.
Hello.
You never heard of Alidoro? He's a treasure hunter and one of the best. And unlike a lot of the riffraff in Krot, he's not a thief. He's a pro who excavates antiquities methodically. And professionalism is important when you're talking about Ergo. Just mention Ergo, and everyone cares about the history behind the ruins. That's why Alidoro has the reputation he does. The quality of his information and the condition of the antiquities are on another level. I know there are rumors about Alidoro lately, but I know jealousy when I hear it.
What are the rumors about Alidoro? He's living in our hotel.
The rumors? Well, for starters, they're nonsense. Alidoro is the last person you'd suspect of crimes like fraud and theft and assault. It's crazy.
Is he a criminal?
I've even seen a wanted poster of him. Those alchemists must be behind it. Those guys act like they own the ruins, and they don't want treasure hunters to earn an honest living. I mean, come on. We're talking about the Alidoro who saved all those lives in the workshop tower rubble. So, no, I don't believe a word of it. Ugh, would you get a load of this? I grabbed it as a souvenir, but it's just malicious propaganda. You take it.
Wanted Alidoro, a con man who calls himself a treasure hunter and wears a hound mask. Interesting, though. Let me just take... I want something for the... Gonna do something very quick. Dolly, ignore that message I've just sent you. You were the first person I could send something to in Discord. I'm going to use that quote from Kirby as a tweet for after stream, probably. Okay, so I have a wanted poster.
Life is all I can do is... My treasure. Well, this is what I've got so far. It's a cryptic vessel. A sort of cipher device, but I don't know how it works. I don't want to throw it away. I think it's a clue to some stolen goods. I found it between the corpses of two
It's not to add, it's for Twitter afterwards.
You know what they say, no honor among thieves. But I can't make heads or tails of it. If you want it, it's yours.
Old cryptic vessel. Crazy old Maurice. I also need to BRB for a sec because I've just realised how much I need the loo. BRB. No flipping tables around here, thank you very much. Also, I appreciate a good bit of ASCII art. Thank you very much for bringing that into our lives. Do love me some ASCII art. Back in the days on the internet when the old ASCII art was very popular. Dems were the times. An encrypted storage device in the shape of a metal cylinder. Vanini won't be able to decode it. There's nothing in there. You put it back. There's a boss in here. Let's have a peek at the boss, because I am due to switch games. Let's have a peek at the boss. What have we got on our inventory right now? I can't decide if this is a good idea, so we're just gonna give it a go. I need a good thumbnail. We might not do multiple runs of this, but we'll at least go and look at what it is. And breathe. I probably don't want a fire knife. No, you know what I probably want? I want a fire knife and I want a big sword. Electricity is probably not going to help because they talked about it being a puppet that... okay. I think that's fine. TLB, I will hydrate in a second because look at this. Look at this, TLB. What even is that? He called it a bird when he described it before. What is bird-like about that? What the ever-living fuck? Is that a goddamn lobster? What even is that? He wants hugs. He can tunnel! Second wet phase. An unidentified fucking thing starts throwing grenades. That ass, though! It's putting on a suit of armor! Is it putting on a suit of armor? Okay, now it's just raw dogging a suit of armor. What the actual fuck? It's like a hermit crab. In decay almost instantly. First goddamn try.
I knew you'd do it. Finally, the last hero weapon is in my hand.
Where's the rest of my sword? Alidoro? Did you just rob me? Did Alidoro just rob me? Oh my god, oh wait, no, it's fixed. I thought that we're about to switch. I thought this was going to be the best cliffhanger ever.
I knew you'd do it. I had a feeling you'd be the perfect bait. I got what I wanted thanks to you. The last hero weapon is finally in my hands. I knew where it was, but I didn't dare lay my hands on it. The swamp is too dangerous. Someday soon, you'll see. You have my thanks. And you've earned a nickname. Alidoro's best bait.
That's a bit harsh.
See you at the hotel. Thank you for your... Let's go back to the hotel.
Is there anything in here? This raises all sorts of questions about that man. Where are we going? I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up! Isn't it the mechanic? It is the mechanic, but the way that Alidoro showed up then talking about a hero weapon and we got a wanted poster for him, I was half expecting it to be a double bluff. Not a double bluff. You know, a betrayal. And I think that is officially the first time I've seen my own sword broken. Where the fuck am I? Why is everything on fire? No! I see you. One of those robots wearing a dress again. Who knows what he might do with that hero sword? He's probably going to sell it to me, let's be honest, based off recent experience. Part of me wants to believe that this entire section isn't very long. But I don't really understand what I'm looking at. What the hell is this place? What the hell is that? Okay, well there's zombies in here, so... all I wanted to do was get... and I've got so many points on me. Amnesia bunker. Ah, see. The amnesia bunker, the amnesia bunker is French, if I'm correct, right? Because I played that game. It was French, yeah. And there is somebody in chat right now that should be able to tell us whether or not this is the amnesia bunker. Chevy, have you got any opinions on a bunker that is potentially French? This is a whole train. That's a whole ass train station. I have notes and things and stuff. I'm gonna go back to that save point and not lose all of my stuff down a hole. Let's go find out what Alidoro's got planned. maybe think about switching over to Madame Madame. Is the Halloween season after all, and the Halloween season dictates I play a scary game. I mean, officially this is also in my scary game slot, so read into that what you will. Alidoro, you're a son of a bitch. Oh my god, so many things to talk about. And there's been some sort of explosion, so I can't go to chapter 1. Total crap. Are you prepared for a lore dump? I'm prepared for a lore dump. Why did I say that like the would you fuck me quote? Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. That one.
Whatever choice you...
Blue fairy! Lord dump these nuts, present them. Aha, got you there, didn't I? Don't know what to say to that, do you?
I found the last treasure thanks to you. The saber. A precious artifact from overseas. It'll always remind me of the rascal who stole it.
Do not post another link to hazelnuts in chat.
I tried to save him, but I failed. Let the punishment fit the crime,
I know
say.
your game.
And in a twist of fate, you must become the weapon's true owner. A great weapon calls for a great warrior. Show me that you're worthy to wield it. A great weapon.
Upper 2-dragon sword, just a standard sword. It is primarily kind of sucks that that's a Fury attack dodge. I don't know what the Fury attack dodge. Ghost walk amulet. I don't know what Fury attack dodge is. Fury attack dodge. Lies of P. I'm sure that's just pictures of nuts. So go nuts, chat. See what I did there? An amulet that can be equipped on a puppet. Information and memories that are useful for movement can be imprinted on the symbol to draw out special powers. The sentries feared the ghostly movements of the green monster of the swamp. One of the sentries miraculously managed to put the monster's information in an amulet, but he also disappeared. What does the Ghost Walk amulet do? Once you have the Ghost Walk amulet in your possession, you can go into your equipment and equip it in the amulet. It will then allow you to be able to dodge fury attacks from enemies. It's just Is the 2-dragon sword a good strength weapon? 2-dragon sword strength weapon. I think the 2 dragon sword is effectively, yeah, 8 best technique weapons. It is. Oh, okay, I'll click the link. What is it? That's freaking hazel Brazil nuts? Are those Brazil nuts? Do I know my nuts? Is that a Brazil nut that you've just posted a picture of? Almonds. Okay. I don't know my nuts, clearly.
What's this? A poster singing my praises? Oh dear, your practical jokes go too far. Oh, a wanted poster? Right, yeah. Let me explain. There is an unscrupulous reporter called Medoro, and he's the epitome of yellow journalism, and he only writes favorable articles if you bribe him. One time, I didn't give him a certain antique he wanted, and he slandered me, just like this. What has this world come to? Even noble explorers searching for true history get lambasted for all to see. Perhaps I should be pleased that this scrap of paper is powerless, as there's no authority to pay the reward. You can keep it as a souvenir. A great weapon calls for...
Okay. Also need to speak to Vanini.
No! Can it be? It can! Are you hurt anywhere? Ha! You never fail to surprise me, compagno. Now, allow me to return the surprise. This little wonder creates a lead-acid battery in a flash. The golden ergo is the purest form of power we can use, and it's nearly perfect. We could power a city block with this. You see, the alchemists ordered transportation from me, powered by this. I'm not sure, but maybe it's still in their underground base. Just one problem with the base. I don't know exactly where it is. I don't know when exactly either. I had to just hand it over immediately after the launching ceremony. After all, I am the prince of the Krat social scene, and I surrendered to their mysticism. There, it's done. Now take it. A secret alchemist's underground lair. That sounds like something Antonia might well have heard of. You'd better ask her about it.
This game is opening up. Like...
Isn't this a cryptic vessel? Well, I would expect nothing less from you. What I mean, of course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. A cipher device. Once your information is locked in here, only you can get it out. Of course, once people realize the value of a truly unbreakable way to keep secrets, knockoffs flood the market. The trials and travails of true genius, forever copied, never credited. But I admit, even some of these knockoffs could still hold secrets. You're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it. Who knows? It could lead you to something truly valuable, or at least more practical. Done and done. You will find Vanini always seeks to rise to the challenge at hand.
Old cryptic vessel description orders an old shack in the tombstones in Malamjusket. Look for a bleak tree laundry line and enter the shack next to them. Appendix, an agreement is attached to the mutual trust. I kept hiding the stolen goods to the Baron shop and then realized that... This is the building that... So we're returning to our sweet home even in the back... There was a building when we went through the Malandrus. Oh my god, I need to turn this music off. It seemed like a really good idea. Need to speak to Antonia. Okay, stop that. Thank you. Oh my, I can hear my thoughts again. There was a building in the Malam district that we poked around at for ages and never found our way into.
Come here, child. This is my first chance to get a proper look at you. It's a shame my illness kept me from seeing such a handsome gentleman. Oh, to be young again.
Wait, did the cure work?
You are responsible for this miracle. You have no idea how much it means to me.
Oh my god, call Kara!
I have to stay seated as I feel a little lightheaded, but I feel the vigor I thought I'd lost forever. Thank you. If Krat ever holds a proper ball again, I hope you'll ask me for a dance.
Is she gonna die? Is the trick here gonna be she's feeling better, but she's gonna die in the cutscene? I didn't kill the old lady. We gave her a cure, I think, last stream, and the story hadn't progressed far enough that we knew what was going to happen.
I heard what happened at the exhibition. How frightful. It's no wonder you're trying to track down the alchemists. I'll tell you one thing. Many secrets are buried in the city of Krat. The same goes for this hotel. Beneath us, there is a passage connected to an underground base of the alchemists. It's where Ergo's vein was first discovered, long ago. Until the petrification disease, the hotel worked hand in hand with the alchemists. But I didn't know they'd be so corrupt. Everything changed when Simon became their leader. Oh, I thought the survivors of the exhibition would be different. But they're just as corrupt. The passageways to the underground base are locked from their side. We can't get through unless they open them. And the underground base is the only way to embark for the Isle of Alchemists. If we find the right alchemist, perhaps we can get that door opened. I heard that some of them occupy the collapsed tower of the train station. And the collapse makes me wonder whether they had something to do with the recent earthquake. Look into it, won't you?
Okay. Have I got something to talk to him about already? Or is he just going to be on that list until... I can't remember his name. Alidoro's fan. You just going to be... You're just here, I guess. Are you just going to be here permanently until... Hello?
Life is short, and life in Krat, all I can do is keep plugging... You actually met Alidoro and asked him about the wanted poster. That's odd. Alidoro and Medoro are friends. When I was hurt, he took me to Medoro, who was one of the first on the scene. Medoro is quite the medic. He saved me when the workshop tower fell. There's gotta be a logical explanation. The Alidoro I admire would never talk about a friend like that. But... who knows? Maybe that wanted poster is real. You keep an eye on him if you see him again. In times like anyhow, take this in return. Life is all I can do is
Curiouser and curiouser. And I think that's it for today. Well, of this game. We're gonna... Actually, I need to go pick up some starfruit and gold coins, not starfruit. And then we're gonna switch games. While I'm thinking about it, let's take our bow tie and hat off. Da, 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 da. I don't think you can call it a striptease if I'm taking off a digital hat and bow tie. You can keep your hat on. Something along those lines. You know what I mean? Yeah. Good times. Touch this tree. Progress, though. We made the progress. I like me some progress. Touchy the thing. Okay. We do this thing at the end of my thing, and sometimes I talk about things and then we switch games. So this is going to sound like the stream is over. Not over. We're switching games, but this is where I would end the VOD that goes out on YouTube. So there's like an ending here. I go to BRB and then we start a new game. There's a new introduction. It's a whole thing. For some reason, I feel the urge to explain it all the time. I don't think it's warranted. So, sit back, relax, drop your shoulders, and take a minute with me, chat. I want you to know I'm glad you exist. Liza P is getting a reasonable amount of engagement in chat, and I am enjoying it very much. I just wish I could stream it every day to make more progression, because honestly, this game is... There are certain, like, iffy bits that are shining through. Like, the internet is very adamant that you have to learn how to parry. Not true. Straight up not true. I've been mitigating parry with well-timed dodges, and throwing items. So maybe I'll hit a wall at some point where it's mandatory. Haven't seen it yet. But yeah, I'm glad you exist. Thank you for the constant engagement then with this and everything that I do. Honestly, I talked about it at the beginning of the stream today. I've had a bad mental health time the last couple of days. Honestly, I should have streamed. I feel so much better today for having streamed. Yeah, it's just, I guess that's just my brain at the moment. I want you to know that I'm proud of you. Living is difficult, getting through every day is something to be proud of. I again talked about work beginning of this stream, how busy it's been. Just getting up and going to your job sometimes, or just like living your life is just difficult and it's hard. And I want you to know that there is somebody out there that's proud of you, and that's me, a random bearded man on the internet. Insure your pets. If you can't afford pet insurance, particularly in the UK, there is means tested veterinary assistance you can get, and all sorts of charities you can contact, but this is more targeted at the people that can afford pet insurance. If you can afford it and aren't paying for it, I can only recommend that you do consider it. One of our cats is currently under palliative care, and the insurance that we paid for meant that our savings weren't completely decimated. Yeah, that's it. Still a very important subject for me. And thank you for helping me do Weird Shot on the internet. I'm actually not going to go away because I got up to pee reasonably recently. I don't feel the urge to take a break. So I'm going to wave.